Welcome to the Englishstorywell channel, your ultimate destination for captivating stories that enhance your English learning journey. Here, we believe that stories are not just a form of entertainment, but a powerful tool to improve your language skills. Let's go to started.
Hello everyone.
Welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to share a powerful and inspiring story titled Don't Hate. It will help you practice your English listening and speaking skills while offering valuable lessons about finding joy and meaning in everyday life. Follow along and don't forget to repeat after me to improve your fluency. Let's dive in. Oliver was an ordinary man living in an ordinary town. He had a stable job, a comfortable home, and a loving family. Yet, despite all this, Oliver often found himself feeling dissatisfied and unfulfilled. His daily routine felt monotonous and uninspiring, and he couldn't shake the feeling that there was something missing in his life. Every morning, Oliver would wake up at 6:30 a.m. to the sound of his alarm clock blaring. He would groggily get out of bed, brush his teeth, and make himself a cup of coffee. After a quick shower, he would put on his work clothes and head out the door. His commute to work was a 30-minute drive through the same streets he had traveled for years. Oliver worked as an accountant at a large firm. His job was stable and paid well, but it was far from exciting. He spent most of his days staring at spreadsheets and crunching numbers. The hours dragged on, and he often found himself counting down the minutes until he could go home. One evening, as Oliver was leaving work, he decided to take a different route home. He wasn't sure why, but he felt an urge to break away from his usual routine. As he walked down a street he had never explored before, he stumbled upon a small, quaint bookstore. The sign above the door read Whispers of Wisdom. Intrigued, Oliver decided to go inside. The bookstore was cozy and inviting, with shelves lined with books of all genres. As he wandered through the aisles, a particular book caught his eye. It was a small, worn-out book titled The Art of Living. Something about the book drew him in, and he decided to buy it.
That night,
Oliver started reading the book. It was filled with stories and wisdom about finding joy and meaning in everyday life. One story, in particular, stood out to him. It was about a man who had also felt dissatisfied with his life and had gone on a journey of self-discovery. The man's journey led him to realize that happiness and fulfillment come from within and that they can be found in the simplest of things. Inspired by the book, Oliver decided to make some changes in his life. He started by waking up a little earlier each morning to spend some time doing things he enjoyed. Instead of rushing through his morning routine, he began taking the time to savor his coffee and enjoy the peacefulness of the early morning. He also started incorporating small moments of joy into his day. During his lunch breaks, he would go for a walk in a nearby park and take in the beauty of nature. He began practicing mindfulness, focusing on being present and appreciating the little things in life. At work, Oliver made an effort to connect more with his colleagues. He started engaging in meaningful conversations and offering help whenever he could. This not only made his workday more enjoyable but also fostered a sense of camaraderie and support among his team. Oliver realized that part of his dissatisfaction stemmed from his fear of stepping out of his comfort zone. He decided to challenge himself by trying new activities and experiences. He signed up for a cooking class, something he had always wanted to do but had never found the time for. The class turned out to be a lot of fun, and he even made some new friends. He also began volunteering at a local community center. Helping others brought him a sense of fulfillment and purpose that he had been missing. He enjoyed meeting new people and hearing their stories, and it made him feel more connected to his community.
Oliver's weekends, which he used to spend
And lounging at home, became filled with adventures. He started exploring new places, hiking, and even took up photography as a hobby. Each new experience brought a fresh perspective and a renewed sense of excitement to his life. One of the most significant changes Oliver made was practicing gratitude. Every evening before bed, he would take a few minutes to reflect on his day and write down 3 things he was grateful for. This simple practice helped him shift his focus from what was lacking in his life to the abundance of blessings he had. He found that the more he practiced gratitude, the happier he felt. He began to notice and appreciate the small moments of joy that he had previously overlooked. Like the warmth of the sun on his face, the sound of birds chirping, or a kind word from a stranger, gratitude also improved his relationships. He started expressing his appreciation more often to his family and friends, which strengthened his bonds with them. He realized that his relationships were a significant source of happiness and that nurturing them brought immense joy. As Oliver's life began to transform, he felt a deep desire to share what he had learned with others. He started a blog where he wrote about his journey and the lessons he had discovered. His blog quickly gained a following, and people from all over the world shared their own stories of finding joy and meaning in everyday life. Through his blog, Oliver connected with a community of like-minded individuals who were also seeking to live more fulfilling lives. They supported and inspired each other, sharing tips and encouraging one another to embrace the beauty of everyday moments.
Oliver also began giving
Talks at local events and workshops. He shared his story and the wisdom he had gained, hoping to inspire others to look at their lives differently and find happiness in the simplest of things. His message resonated with many, and he received countless messages of gratitude from people whose lives had been positively impacted by his words. Years passed, and Oliver's life was completely transformed. He was no longer the dissatisfied, unfulfilled man he once was. He had found a deep sense of joy and purpose, and his days were filled with meaning and fulfillment. He continued to embrace new experiences, nurture his relationships, and practice gratitude. His career also flourished as he found ways to bring more creativity and passion into his work. He no longer dreaded his job, but saw it as an opportunity to contribute and make a difference. Oliver's story became an inspiration to many. He showed that it was possible to transform one's life by changing one's perspective and focusing on the simple joys of everyday moments. His journey of self-discovery and personal growth was a testament to the power of inner change. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Oliver's story. I hope it has inspired you to look at your own life with a fresh perspective and to find joy in the everyday moments. Remember, happiness and fulfillment come from within, and they can be found in the simplest of things. If you enjoyed this story, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more inspiring stories and English practice. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family who are also learning English. Let's spread positivity and help each other improve every day. Thank you for watching and happy learning. See you next time. After the video ends, take a few moments to reflect on the story. What parts of Oliver's journey resonated with you? How can you apply the lessons he learned to your own life? Whether you're a beginner or an advanced learner, our carefully curated stories cater to all levels, making learning English enjoyable and effective. Join our community of language enthusiasts and let the magic of storytelling transform your learning experience. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Dive into Englishstorywell, where every story is a step towards mastering English.